Let's get things started. Number 10 with the smiley face. No, I'm not talking about the innocent yellow smiley face like this one right here. This costume is more sinister than that. Like, come on, I'm not scared of this. And it doesn't make me want to smile. It looks like the man made slits in his eyes and he sewed his lips so they're permanently smiling. This costume is designed after a creepypasta about a tall, silent man who stalks strangers with a maniac smile. All I can say about this costume is I never want to see it again. So you know what, let's move on to number 9. So number 9 we have the scary Easter Bunny. Like, why are we making the Easter Bunny scary? No. Why is the Easter Bunny on Halloween night? You don't appear till April. Get out of here. But seriously, what's going on with these old creepy vintage costumes? I know they weren't trying to be creepy back in the early 1900s, but these costumes are literally the scariest things I've ever seen. Take a look at this creepy Easter Bunny. It looks like this demon Easter Bunny came straight from hell, and he is about to snatch all of the children and offer them to the devil for snacks. Seriously though, what parent in their right mind would allow their kids to sit on his lap? He has crazy devil eyes and he looks like he can't be trusted. I hope this costume was burned or buried, because if I see this costume on Halloween, I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle myself. I think I'm just gonna end the night there. I'm just gonna go home with the 4 Kit Kat bars I got. Number 8 brings us to a creepy clown. I know a lot of you guys don't like clowns, and you know what? I don't blame you. And you probably hate clowns because of people who do creepy pranks like this. But there's something else about a clown that gives me the chills, and it doesn't help that Halloween is a time where everyone seems to break out of their scary clown costumes and chase people down the street. This clown costume looks like he's addicted to meth and is in serious need of rehab. Take a look at his face. His teeth are black, his skin looks like they're ripped off, and he is blind in one eye. But he still has one demon eye that he uses to look for his next victim. So just when you thought you were safe, we have the Annabelle doll crashing its way onto this list at number 6. This costume is inspired by the true events and the movie Annabelle, which is about a doll that is believed to be possessed by a demonic spirit. In real life, Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll that is locked behind a glass case in the Warrens Occult Museum, and she is believed to be extremely sinister and evil. So I wouldn't recommend visiting her anytime soon. So when Annabelle the movie was released, this costume, well, it became insanely popular, but there is something about this mask that sends chills down my spine. The movie was freaky, and knowing that it was inspired by true events is messed up. I actually think I have a phobia for creepy porcelain doll costumes. And why do people even collect those porcelain dolls? They freak me out. And there's never just one. There's always like 100 of them. Alright, next up on our list, number 5, we have a zombie mom. Zombie costumes are pretty scary because they look so damn realistic and you just never know, could they be real? Well, in this one, her teeth look rotten and her jaw looks like it was broken while she was feeding on human flesh. And don't get me started on her eyes. They look like they're possessed by the devil. I don't know about you guys, but if I saw this person on Halloween night, I would run so fast in the opposite direction, I would probably break an Olympic record. A 4-legged monster creeps its way onto this list at number 4. Okay, what the hell did we just watch? This costume should be banned for life. It's honestly so creepy how he walks and moves his head, but wait, there's more. So you're telling me that there are 2 of these creepy creatures roaming the streets. I guess I won't be trick-or-treating this year because I definitely don't want to run into these guys. I'm gonna leave the probability of this being 0% of meeting them on Halloween night this year. I'm gonna go to Walmart, buy my own candies, and I'm gonna eat. Jeff the Killer morph suit stabs his way onto number 3 on our list. Of course we have Jeff the Killer on this list. Jeff the Killer is one of the internet's most disturbing creepypastas. His face has been burned off by acid, and he apparently hides in your closet. So yeah, check up in your closets tonight. So this guy hides in your closets telling you to go to sleep. I mean, how would you be going to sleep with that? Yeah, that's super comforting and not scary at all, but in all seriousness, the morph suit makes this costume a hell of a lot scarier because it's like wearing a second skin. So if you saw this person creeping around town, I know you would be terrified. No face brings us to number 2. No face, what is that? Well, somebody hired this girl as a special effects makeup artist because this is actually insane. I think I'm gonna have nightmares about this skinless face tonight because it is way too realistic. Like, how do you even do it? Her makeup must have taken hours to do, and I bet her skin is really itchy. This costume is even scarier than I thought because that head that she's holding is actually real. Okay, no, I'm just kidding, guys. Come on. Are you serious? There's no way that head would be real because I would be freaking out right now. And finally, in at our number 1 spot, we have an alien monster. And okay, now I'm officially scared. This monster is the definition of hell. Look at those dark beady eyes and those super long sharp fangs. I wouldn't want to get in a fighting match with this creature because I feel like I would die instantly from being too scared. I just couldn't do anything. I would just be stunned. I wouldn't know what to do. I would not be moving. This person is setting the bar way too high for Halloween. I literally go to a costume store and buy whatever looks the coolest. I don't really go for what looks the scariest. But this person loves Halloween way too much because this costume takes way too much effort to pull off. I feel like if I was able to do this kind of special effects makeup, I would wear this for a whole week before Halloween so people can truly appreciate it because I don't want to just be wearing it for one night. But then I'd be scaring people all over Toronto, so I guess maybe that's not the best idea.
Okay, well you can.
Yeah.
Oh!
So this is you need to get us out of the way so we can properly see it. But this girl here on the left is an amputee, and so she did the fake costume.
Oh,
So that's
wow!
actually, yeah.
How's she walking around?
Well, she's not.
Well, she's not right now.
Guys, which is scarier, hashtag left or hashtag right?
Which one's left to them?
Same.
Yeah, the
Oh,
one
okay,
I see,
okay.
yeah, left.
Same as
So,
us.
do we think girl or I wouldn't even want to assume a gender there.
Can you guess his name?
Oh,
Can you
he's
get, I gave it
Smiley
away there.
face.
It's like literally Mr. Smiley.
Mr.
Yeah.
Smiley.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
Mr.
creepy.
Smiley or girl?
But why is his eyes like scarred that way?
Because he doesn't have a face.
It's like oozing black.
That's like a goat's eyes. You know how goats have like their pupils are like
I've
sideways?
never looked a goat in the
Yeah.
eye.
It's so creepy. Guys, Google goat eyes.
Okay, so what is?
On Google Trends, just starts like Googling goat eyes.
Left.
Left?
Yeah, I'm going
So
left.
people think that the girl is scarier.
I'm going hashtag left.
Are you?
I'm gonna definitely hashtag right. Like
Me
I would
too.
not wanna know.
She's cute. Like, it's unfortunate that, you know, it looks
but-
like someone's chopped her leg off, but like,
Yeah.
that guy, he might be the one that chopped off the leg. This could be a story.
You just don't want to run into him in any sort of alley, daylight or night.
No, and like, what's coming out of his mouth? Is it some kind of crude oil?
Old blood. Hashtag center. They think, well, us, we're center, we're scary.
I think everyone
That's
thinks,
funny.
oh, we're getting, now the tides are turning. People are saying the right.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm still going hashtag left.
I think a lot of
He
people have
looks like
said left. Okay, spam it. Left or right, left or right, left or right.
Right.
Oh.
Someone says he looks like a toaster strudel. I don't even know what that
I
looks like.
think we had a little donation in there somewhere as well, so
Oh,
we'll
fine.
shout them all out. We'll shout them all out at the end.
I think right is one.
So we're at
Right.
$27 to unlocking $100 for
for Danny's clown look. Oh,
Okay.
right.
It's right.
Right?
Okay, it's right. All right.
100%.
Okay.
On to the next.
Whoa.
Oh.
These are some vintage ones. I thought. I don't know. Something
What
about
is-
vintage
Yeah, I was like,
costumes are just way more scary.
What is the kid meant to be?
I think like a 1950s Lala from Teletubbies.
Oh,
Right.
Like the precursor to Lala.
a 1950s look.
I think it's more creepier that it's in black and white.
That's what
Yeah.
it just makes it that extra level of creepy.
And like, I'm not sure what's scarier, the kid or like an adult with a pig face. 'Cause
I think
kids are creepy.
I think it's either a pig nurse or a pig butcher. I think a pig butcher is
yeah.
actually
Yeah.
terrifying.
Butcher.
Like a pig that
That
butchers
is
their
They're
pigs.
for men
terrifying.
only. $5 donut, thank you so much.
Thank you,
I love
Lola.
scaring my coworkers
Hawaii.
with scary
Videos.
Top 10, good work.
Go back up. Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Oh, Rebecca.
You're beautiful,
isn't it?
Lola. I can't
Thank
see
you so
it.
much for the donut.
Thank you.
Oh, like,
And thank you, yeah, okay, so.
What's her goal? $32. That's pretty good.
So people are saying that they think the right is scarier, so the pig nurse butcher.
Everyone's against me right now. I'm going hashtag left.
I feel like left, like when kids are dressed like that, like I feel like maybe they're just usually possessed. So I'm gonna say left as well.
I think the kids gives it extra creepy points.
Yeah.
Being a kid.
Yeah.
Like if a kid was wearing that costume, then
Yeah.
it would be scarier.
Okay, I'm gonna agree with you
Sorry, any
guys.
kids watching. You're just creepy to us.
Thanks for the donut, Fritzo.
Fritzo, Danny looks like that guy from Black
You're a
Books.
fucking black books.
$5
What's Black
donut.
Books?
Thank you so much, Foster Dog.
Thank you, Foster Dogs. Black
Love
Books
the
is
channel.
a British comedy. What's he trying to say? That like Bill Bailey?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it a TV show?
Yeah, it is a TV show. Thank you, Foster Dog. And thank you, Fritzo. So, I think we all decided that the left is scariest there. Let's move on to the next one.
Right. Oh my god.
Hi.
Thank you so much for the donut.
Thank you. But I'm also terrified of your dad. Please never introduce us.
Yeah.
Alright, on to the next. Let's have a look. Oh. Oh!
So this is like a clown off.
You guys, which one? Holy crap.
They both just have really messed up
Thank you,
teeth.
Jennifer Greaves, for the donut. Happy Halloween, guys. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween,
What are you
Jennifer.
guys being for Halloween today?
Left or right? They're both terrifying clowns, to be honest with you.
They both need to see a dentist ASAP.
Oh, don't. I just went to the dentist today.
Oh,
As we started this stream at 2:30.
I think go through it by category. So who's got the scariest teeth?
The left has got the scariest teeth just because they're
Yeah.
so big. All
What
the better
about
for eating
eyes?
with. Scariest eyes has got to be the
Thanks
right.
for the dono, Gibb Style. Thank you so much. You're my favorite host. You're my favorite lane. I can't. It's so fast.
I swayed him. Thank you, Gibbs. Sorry you didn't like me in the first place. Glad
I
you
never
won
used
you
to like
over.
Rebecca. So Gibbs never used to like you, but he likes you.
It's a victory.
What about Danny? There's no mention of you.
First time seeing me.
So
which one's
left
scarier?
or right? Yeah, okay, so I think the scariest eyes has to be the intense fixed stare on the right. So I think mainly what the left has got going for it is her big teeth, but other than that...
Can I point out she's holding something on the right?
Oh, is she? Oh, that's
She's
a
also
knife.
got cracked skin, so I really appreciate the detail.
Yeah. Oh, is that a woman on the right?
You
What's
think
that?
that's nicely done?
Oh, I didn't know that was a girl.
I
thought it was
think
a scary guy.
hashtag right is what's scary because it looks more realistic.
Yeah.
Like that, like what, like
With
that
the
is,
cracking.
that's like a mask. It could be. I don't know. That doesn't seem scary, but that seems like it's not Halloween this day. That's just like
Regular day.
regular day, and you ran out of a psych ward.
Like, he looks happy to be like that.
Yeah.
I think the right might be the scariest. What do you guys give it? 10 more seconds.
Most
Right,
people
left,
are
or
saying,
right?
Most people are saying right.
Ooh. Right has
neither,
mine.
Neither, both, right and left.
Okay, I think we've all agreed on right, basically.
Alright, what do we got next? How many of these do we got? These are scary.
Yeah, I think we've got three more maybe.
Three more. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I've seen that one, but I've never seen this one.
So the theme for this one that I chose was like peeling, I guess, like which is the creepiest.
I mean-
So you themed each and like.
yeah, everything's got a different theme to it.
I think right
How
again,
is that
just because there's so
possible?
much
I say right,
scraping
100%,
and
yeah.
pulling.
I say left.
Do you think so? But what about all
What
that
about
lips
yeah.
on the right there and those demon eyes?
Eyes, I just find creepy personally.
Like,
Yeah.
is that real? How is that possible with the zipper?
That's photoshopped,
glue-
isn't it?
He
No,
glue it on.
yeah, you glue it on.
He didn't glue it on.
Glue it on.
But she's stretching out her
Oh, my
face.
God.
That's surely Photoshop because she's like wearing like.
No, that's.
No, it has to be. No. You have to see these on YouTube. Like, they just like
Yeah, you
tape
can
it
do
to.
it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to say right though. Like,
I go
even
left. I'm against everybody all the time.
Everyone's saying
the
right.
skin is like stretching. Like, is it stapled to her chin? It's stapled to her chin.
Yeah, I don't like that, and it's like it's very
Okay.
melted on the
Yeah.
right, which doesn't make me happy.
Well, people are right. Yeah.
Okay, so
Make a
right
big glue,
on to
left,
the
make a big
next.
Good to know.
Oh, someone doesn't celebrate Halloween. Why not?
Well, you can celebrate most
Cheerio.
amazing top 10. Oh,
So this
I
one,
saw this one.
girl went viral recently.
I saw it
Which one went
today.
The one
The
on the left.
video on the
The
left.
little girl's like walking on, looking like she's holding her own head right on a plate.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah.
But
There's
she's
a
actually,
video.
Yeah, she's
That's-
actually that tall.
Does she have to? Oh, she.
She's
that's
actually
her,
that tall.
That's her
She's so
height,
small.
or
Yeah.
she like hunched over.
No, she's as tall as her head is, and the costume makes her look like an older girl, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's
bigger.
that's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I think that
It's
one.
a I guess it's like the one on the right's got the illusion as well, because that's obviously like the one on the right, her mouth is hidden
Yeah,
behind her.
yeah.
You can clearly see how she did that though.
I think she's actually too attractive on the right. You know, that's like nice eye makeup.
Yeah. And then gory.
Yeah, why
And
does she
then
do like the makeup?
Like nice
You
hair
are
and
sexy
makeup.
and scary. You can't just be scary.
Yeah, that's it. It got to be sexy, scary.
I think left.
I think
I think
left is. I think left is.
And she's so in character. She's so young, but she's so in character. So like, right, left.
Also, I just want to give a quick shout out to Andy the Deadly, who is a channel sponsor. We can see all of his comments really clearly because it's got a little badge next to it. If you have just joined us, we're going to be giving away fun things for sponsors today. So if we get 15 sponsors in this stream, we're going to be playing Danny's first ever YouTube video. If we get 30, we're going to be playing mine. And if we get 45, we're going to be playing Landon's, which is hilarious because Landon started on YouTube 9 years ago or something.
Yeah, I'm hoping we don't get to that.
Hey!
Jordan Hamilton, thank you.
Look, I'm Raymond too.
You're my favorite host. Marry me. Of course I will.
The
When is your
marriage
next video?
proposals.
Friday.
Wait.
Tomorrow. 2 days from now.
2 days from now.
So
On
thank
what
you
channel?
Everyone say welcome Hawaii Kiki.
to Lola Hawaii Kiki.
Everyone say welcome Hawaii
Oh, and
Kiki.
we've got a new member in Gibbs style.
Welcome Gibbs
Oh, hello.
style.
I think some
Everybody
people really
welcome
want to
them.
see your first ever video.
Is
That's
that
2 of them.
But not yet though.
Not yet.
Not
No.
yet.
We need another 13. Unlucky
Let's
for
see the
some.
next scary picture.
Okay, I think is this the last scary picture?
No. It's,
Remember, thank you,
Please.
Huntsman.
Okay, what's the next scary picture?
No.
Oh, student loans.
Oh, that's
So,
scary.
but the guy on the left is a real
Oh,
pilot
pilot?
who showed up to work
Blind.
like that.
Oh,
What do you be as a...
So, what do you guys think is scarier, a blind
left.
pilot or
Yeah.
student
Hashtag
loans?
left.
Yeah, but hashtag, yeah, because you can run from hashtag right.
Can you? we crossed an ocean.
Now I've said that, they're going to be coming for me, aren't
Yeah,
they?
no, they're watching. They're watching.
That's funny.
At number 10, we have a costume of Regan from The Exorcist. In The Exorcist, we see Regan McNeil go from a creative and shy little girl into one literally possessed by the demon Pazuzu. And this costume had me seeing that very scary side, like geez. These makeup skills are by Mama Granite on Instagram, and there's skin flaking off her face, green goo leaking from her pores and mouth, and those teeth are nasty, honestly. I feel like the eyes, the colored contact lenses, are great at making this girl look like she's on edge. Like, lastly, I think the hair looks like it was once nice and then became a mess, so then it mirrors the plot of the movie of like a sweet, shy little girl that then is, you know, possessed. Anyways, I think this costume is a good start at all of the ones that we're looking at today. So then next, we have number 9, where it's someone who looks like an ice queen. These are some more special effects skills that I find are just stunning, and they're done by Leah Danielle C on Instagram. Now, with these special effects, like, do you see those eyebrows? Like icicles coming up like this? Like, this girl shows up 1 with that highlight and contour, it's just insane. And then 2, that's a 3, 2, this hauntingly shadowy makeup with frosty eyelashes, and then 3, finally 3, goes above and beyond to not only make an icicle crown, but icicle eyebrows. Like, it seems that she used hot glue to create these pieces on her head and eyebrows. So did she use hot glue to glue them onto her face? How did she get them to stay? They must be so heavy, I don't understand, like how? Anyways, even more than all this, we have another one, like the last one who put lenses in, contact lenses, and these ones are white, so they're super creepy. And with the frosted hair and the drips on the neck, I feel all I'm learning from this one is that it's all about details with these looks, and it's just so good, honestly. Kind of creepy though. Ooh. Let's go to number 8, where we have the last of our more makeup looks, and this one is The Nun. This one was done by M4 Makeup on Instagram, and yes, this looks like a demon nun haunting a Romanian abbey. Romanian abbey, that is, a building full of nuns, not this Canadian abbey full of oatmeal. Yeah, no, not funny? It's okay. This costume has the cloth robes of a nun and a cross around the neck, but the nice stuff stops there. This nun looks like it will steal my soul and chase me through my nightmares. There's shadows pouring out from her eyes and mouth, and these yellow eyes are creepy to look at, and the cracks and contour like add to it without looking fake, but it's just kind of really scary. And I would be proud to show up in a costume like this, but I don't know if I could look myself in the mirror without screaming, so ooh. Anyways, let's move on from the makeup to a little more intense special effects. Now, I do have to warn you, the next two are a little bit gory. Get ready. So for number 7, melting face. At Sarah Jess Artistry on Instagram made it look like her face was melting, and it's insane. This could be a prosthetic attached to her face, or it could be an accumulation of nose and scar wax that special effects artists use so it can be molded, and I think it's the wax, but either way, it looks pretty nasty. It looks like her mouth was melted off in an accident, causing all of this bloody gore and all of these teeth to spill out, and just thinking of how painful it is gives me the chills. I just need to move on to the next one, but oh geez, this one's worse. This at number 6, we have Faceless, or another one where it looks like someone's face was ripped off. This one is by at Bring Anya Home on Instagram, and yeah, it looks like the girl's face was brutally ripped off. Like the detail in the blood, not only in the muscly, sinewy underpart, but the ripped off face too, just makes this one too much for me, honestly. It's the worst because I can't really stomach gore. There's spots of blood on like the ripped off part of the face and the body, and underneath her face is swelling from the trauma of having your face ripped off. Like honestly, I'm just gonna let you look at this one for yourself, like for a second, just so you can let it sink in and I can get a break, maybe. Scary. And so let's move on from, oh wait, no. We have another ripped off face, though this one, it's more of a part of a full costume. At number 5, we have someone who took one of my childhood treasures, and it's definitely gonna make me have nightmares. At Princess with Pain on Instagram posted a photo of a guy named Josh who has unmasked Winnie the Pooh, that bear from the 100 Acre Woods. And oh honey, this wholesome bear ain't so wholesome no more, unfortunately. Behind the face of crop top legend Winnie the Pooh is a fearsome fuzzy friend in this adaptation. With yellow, rotting, razor-sharp teeth and menacing button eyes, I'd run. And one second it could be all like, oh hello Christopher Robin, let's go find a little snack for our tummy, and then it's this face staring into your soul, and it's not a furry friend anymore. I just want Winnie the Pooh back. Can't everything be wholesome? Be nice. Anyways, speaking of furry friends, there's another one in our next costume, or should I say costumes? Number 4 is Alice and White Rabbit. This photo posted by olab1995 on Instagram is a scary rendition of Alice in Wonderland characters Alice and the White Rabbit. While I'm gonna say this duo's looks as a whole aren't as scary as can be, this mask is what's freaking me out, honestly. Bunnies are fast and fierce, and I don't doubt for one second that this rabid rabbit will tear my face off next if I don't follow his every command. Like, look at the piercing eyes. Like, sure, this guy has his arm around this girl because, like, oh, they're in a couple's costume, but no. What if this guy has been taken over by this creepy freaking mask, like, controlling him, and this girl looks dead inside because she has lost the will to fight back against his madness? I could be spiraling and going mad myself, but let's move on. Like, we need to no more of this rabbit. Anyways, at number 3 we have a huge costume with layers of burlap that someone photographed at a spook show bazaar. So if you know who this is that did this and have the receipts, give them some credit in the comments below because I think it's honestly so cool. Like, first, I know I'm short as heck, but this person must be on stilts because of how tall they look in this photo. And honestly, that's commitment. Like, it's one thing to walk in heels, but stilts, geez. Then there's also tremendous detail in this with the many layers and different tones of brown to add dimension to the costume, and then you just look into those deep, soulless eyes. Like, it just looks like holes. This looks like a hollow beast haunting some cornfields. Like, if I went to the prairies in Canada, I'd be watching out for this one, avoiding those cornfields. Like, it could just come at ya. And anyways, my legs are too short to run away from this monster, so I'd just be ruined. Also, if this is a reference to something I'm just missing, please let me know, because the only thing I think it could look like or something is a special scarecrow in Stardew Valley, and I don't really think that's what they're going for. But anyways, let's look at number 2, a bubblehead nurse. If you are unfamiliar, a bubblehead nurse is a female monster from Silent Hill 2 and an enemy in the spin-off game Silent Hill: Book of Memories. At vx.cosplay recreated this character in a costume that is both eerily similar and has awesome special effects makeup on it. Other than the fact that it has great blood spattering all over, just look at the face wrap, right? There are patches of stains around the head and the front is just covered in blood, but there's little patches of rips and no sure place to see through. Like, if you were wearing this, I don't know where I'd look. I feel like I couldn't see at all. And then look at the neck. I didn't see this the first time I saw this cosplay in the photo, but this artist made it look like there was an attempt to sever the neck off, and it looks so real. It's super impressive. But that being said, it couldn't top my number one. My number one? A functioning Demogorgon costume. First of all, if you don't know what a Demogorgon is or a Demogorgon, where have you been? Stranger Things has had 3 seasons and Media Frenzy, so look it up. Or, like, watch it. It'd be nice. Anyways, a man by the name of Carl Leck made a full-on system of pulleys out of bike cables and rubber bands to make the mouth on a Demogorgon costume open and close. And that's just the head of this thing. This costume is a full bodysuit. There's impeccable detail on the texture of this entire thing. Then, when the mouth opens with like a kind of flicking wrist action, we see that the teeth and opening of the mouth also have insane detail. Honestly, it took this guy 35 hours to make this. 35 hours, that's basically a full work week, and if you don't find that impressive plus the costume, I don't know. Just look at it.